we're good to go regardless, so.
Hello, Alderwoman Glenn.
Hello.
Hello, Alder Lumke. Alder Peterson. Or Alder Horton, excuse me.
Hope everybody made it through the storms unscathed. It's been a mess out there. Tell us when you're ready.
I'm ready whenever you're ready.
All right. Being that it's the hour of 6 p.m., we're going to start the meeting. The first thing is the approval of the minutes for the July 28th, 2020 meeting.
Motion to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
All right, first item of business, 49620, communications, submitting an application for a change of agent with a Class B liquor license for Wisconsin Apple LLC doing business as Applebee's Neighborhood Bar and Grill, located at 2521 South Green Bay Road, Ryan Sell, Agent 14th District. So we're going to be able to get this person on the phone.
Yep, I'm going to call him right now.
Okay. For a change of agents, do we have to have them swear? Do we? Okay.
All right, I have Ryan on the line.
All right, the
Hello.
first thing you do, can you swear them in, please?
Actually, Amber is going to do that. She has the script right in
That's
front
what,
of her.
yeah, that's what I asked, if she could.
Oh, sorry.
swear them in. Yeah, we don't, I couldn't find my book, so.
Okay, that's fine. Ryan, can you please raise your right hand? And then, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay.
All right, can you tell us what's going on? I mean, I see that it's just a change of agent, but this has happened quite a bit in the last couple of years, so just wondering what's going on.
Yeah. So, well, a couple years back, our former organization hired a new vice president. So the change of agent was actually put into his name. We did actually change ownership in October, and unfortunately, the gentleman who was our former vice president is no longer with our company. So that's why the change of agents is happening now. And last year would have been basically exactly the same thing, change of ownership of the actual organization. So we changed hands from WHG, the Wisconsin Hospitality Group, to Wisconsin Apple, which is a whole new ownership of our corporation.
Okay, and what kind of experience do you have running this type of establishment?
Well, currently, this is my 16th year of running bars and restaurants. I am currently a director of operations, training to be the vice president of our current company. So I have 7 locations. I've had the Racine location for about 4 years now. I've owned my own restaurants. I've operated my own restaurants. So I'm pretty well versed on the whole system.
Okay, is there any questions from any of the committee members?
Nope.
I got a question.
Alderwoman Glenn.
I just got a question. It's glad to see that this Applebee's here in the city of Racine is staying open, and I was surprised to drive by there a couple weeks back and seen it open. So I just would like to make a motion to approve if nobody has any other questions. It's a restaurant we didn't need to lose.
Okay, we have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, we're good to go. Thank you very much for your time,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Sell.
Thank you guys very much. I appreciate your time.
All right, take care.
Bye-bye.
Moving on. Next item of business is 49720, communications submitting an application for a change of agent with a Class B liquor license for Racine Yacht Club doing business as Racine Yacht Club located at 1 Barker Street, Kimberly Shortest, agent, 4th District.
I'm gonna
We
call
could
her
get them
now.
on. We can get them on the line?
I'm calling them.
Okay.
All right, I have Kimberly on the line. Would you like me to swear her in?
Yes, I would, please. Thank you.
All right, Kimberly, have you raise your right hand? And do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay.
All right. Can you tell us what's going on with your place there?
Well, we have had a caterer that was, ran our bar and our food service for us, and he was currently, or previously, he was the agent for the club, and he has left working for us, and we hired a new caterer and bar manager. And so normally when we do these hirings, we have the person who is running the bar be our agent. But this time we have hired someone who really doesn't have a proven record as far as running a bar and stuff. She's new at it, and I mean, she has a lot of experience as a bartender and bar manager and things like that, but not as an owner. And so we just thought that it would be safer to have the agent be someone who's connected to the club instead of being this person that we're hiring. And so they chose me. I'm an employee of the yacht club. I've worked there for 28 years, and I'm not going anywhere. And so we just decided that it would probably be a good idea to have me be listed as the agent for the club.
Okay. Has anybody got any questions for this young lady here? Carrie?
I just have one quick question. Do you currently hold an operator's license to be a bartender?
Me? No, I do not. I had to take the bartender's test to, qualify to be the agent, but I do not hold a bartender's license. Do I need to? If I need to, I can, but I...
No, I was just curious. And what exactly is your position at the yacht club?
My position, I am the office manager.
Okay.
All right. Are you going to have somebody there with experience that's going to have a bartender's license, because you have to have someone licensed on premise?
Yeah, the woman who is now our caterer and bar manager, her name is Erica, and she has had a bartender's license for as long as, forever. But she's just started her own business, and so she has tons of experience. She is licensed, and she is there. And any other bartender that would be on the premise, if she weren't there, they have to be licensed as well. That's one of our rules to be working there. So there will always be a licensed bartender on the premise.
Okay, that was
Thank you.
That was my concern.
You're welcome.
Any other questions from anybody?
Motion to approve.
Motion, that we get a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, good to go. Good luck.
Okay, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
49820, communication submitting an application for a Class B retail fermented malt beverage and intoxicating liquor license for Repeta Properties LLC, doing business as El Juan Manitou Bar and Grill located at 2207 Lathrop Avenue. Abigail Rapetta, agent, 11th District.
I'm gonna give her a call now.
Okay?
All right, I have Abigail on the line. Would you like me to swear her in?
Yes, please.
All right, Abigail, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yeah.
Okay, we are here on your application today. You will have a chance to tell this committee about your business and why you're applying for this license. After that, the chair will read the summary of the Good Neighbors report, and the committee may ask some questions of you. We will then check to see if staff has any information to add, or if any members of the, any public input was for or against the license application.
All right, the first thing we're gonna do is have, Lou read the report of the, committee that talked about this.
I can't hear him. I can hear him. I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Let me just pull that up here. So in March of this year, Ms. Rapata attended a Good Neighbors meeting in order to obtain a Class C license for the same restaurant. Now that a full Class B license is available, she is back before the committee on this new application. Since its opening in March, there have been no police, building, or health issues associated with the premises. And as such, city staff does not have any concerns regarding this particular application. If the committee recommends approval of the application, however, it should do so with a change in premises description as noted above. And that would be to include the outdoor patio. So even though the premise description in the application states the restaurant, I did talk with Ms. Rapata. She stated that she wishes to add the outdoor patio to the premise. So that would have to be amended.
All right. Just a question, when you said outdoor patio, that's not the whole parking lot, am I correct?
There is a drawing that's in the application packet.
Wasn't that included in your license for your patio?
Give me a second.
Wasn't that it?
Okay, I see what you're looking at. Okay. Well, first
Alderwoman
off,
Glenn has her hand up.
okay, Alderwoman Glenn.
It's not her. I was just going to clarify that it wasn't her whole parking lot. It actually looks very beautiful out there.
Yeah.
I'm,
Okay.
you know, they've done a really good job with this outside dining area. So I make a motion to approve the amended premises and to approve the Class B liquor license.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Does there anybody have any questions of the applicant? No, Alderman Peterson is new. I don't know if he has any questions at all. They run the Dynasty restaurant. That's it. All right, we have a motion and a second for approval. All those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? All right, good to go. Congratulations. After next week's meeting, you will have your license if all the inspections are in place.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Right.
I appreciate it.
All right, then. Next item of business, 52320, communication on behalf of the City of Racine Police Department Liaison of the Public Safety and Licensing Committee, requesting the consideration of the licensed premise report for 812 and any formal expressions of concern pursuant to it. Do we have Sergeant Webb?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear
I
me?
look, is there anything of any concern to you at all on this? I didn't see anything.
No, but we did have some follow-up from the last meeting,
Okay,
and that was reference to 2005 Taylor Avenue and their hours of operation.
okay,
We did 3 checks on August 5th around 12:15. They were closed. August 10th around 2:50 they were closed, and on August 11th around 9 o'clock they were closed.
so you don't know if they have any hours or what's going on there at all then, am I correct?
I can request this check later on in the evening to confirm it, but this is basically the same thing we got before, and at the time I didn't know it was because of the COVID order or their exact hours of operations came into question a couple months back.
Yeah, well, I see on the report that there's a couple of calls for a vehicle in the lot called from somebody, but I'd like to really know if they're really open or not. So I don't know if we can.
I'll request some done after later on into the evening, into the night hours on third shift.
All right, I really appreciate that. Is there any questions from anybody on the committee about anything on the report?
Also, if there's no other questions, there's 2 events I have to bring to your attention because they're going to come up on the next report, and I prefer that you hear it now than then.
Okay,
The first one occurred on the 31st, and that was, actually, no, I'm sorry, not on the 31st, on the 7th at Coasters, 1300 Block of Main, and that was the attempted homicide with 2 individuals being shot. Information we have now is all 3 parties, the 2 victims and suspect, were in the bar prior to the incident. Once outside, the victim and the suspects, the victims and the suspect exchanged words, and at one point, the suspect produced a firearm, shooting one victim in the face and the other victim in the chest.
okay,
As of the time of this report, both are expected to recover. The one that was shot in the chest was last at Freighter a couple days ago.
all right. And did we obtain video from this?
Yeah, we got video from it. They were there. They were very helpful. Reference that, but yes, we did recover video from the whole incident from interior and exterior cameras.
Okay, and it sounds like there was no problem inside, that this occurred out in the parking lot then all?
From the information we're getting, there was an exchange of words possibly inside, but the main event, reference to shooting, took place outside.
All right then. Well, we'll have to deal with that next time we come up. Is there anything else?
Yeah, and this one occurred on the 8th at Outbreak Billiards over off Douglas, and they ended up having a homicide in their parking lot.
Right.
Information we received was victims was inside the billiard prior to the incident. At some point, they exit into the parking lot. They come into contact with suspect and other parties. They exchange words, and at some point, suspect produces a firearm, fires rounds, and ends up striking and killing the victim.
Right, I know I talked to Marco about that, but you did acquire video from that too?
Yes, we did.
All right, then, well, I guess we'll wait anxiously for your next report. Is there anything else we need to deal with?
No, those are just a follow-up.
Any questions on any of the rest of the report from any of the alders?
Do we want to just go ahead and bring folks in now, or?
I don't know if we can, being that it's not on the agenda for them or anything. We're gonna ask Lou.
Well, there wouldn't be an issue with calling them in. The licensed premise report to discuss the incident even if briefly, so you can call them in if you'd like. That's not an issue.
Okay.
I see one other alder looks like they're nodding, so maybe just invite them both to join us and explain
Okay.
anything that's going on in the prior.
And, Sergeant Webb, do you think we'll have more information in the next couple of weeks also?
Because both are currently under investigation, the amount of information is very limited. What I gave you there basically be the synopsis of what I put in the report.
Okay.
In both cases, the suspects are known.
All right then. Appreciate it. So we have a motion to call him in. Do we have a second?
Second.
All right. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Discussion?
All right. Okay, so that's good, and that exhausts our agenda for the evening. So I thank
Alderwoman
Alderwoman
Glenn has a
Glenn?
question.
Go ahead.
Now, okay, I just wanted to thank Amber for the way she set up this with everything included in the agenda. It was very easy. This meeting was extremely easy to follow instead of going back and forth. So thank you very much
You're
for
welcome.
the way you set
I was
this up.
trying.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, anybody else?
Yeah, a couple quick questions. One, how are we sitting on licenses and people on waiting lists?
I still have 2 on the wait list, and we have the 2, I was going to discuss with Attorney New if there was anything else we needed to do with the 2 that were denied, and then start calling them next week because of the election this week.
All right, thank you very much. And then for Alderman Cole, have you been able to, can you get me in the bureau, please?
I made a couple phone calls to him, and I was gone last week. So I will touch base with him again and try to get that set up for you, and I'll call you back.
All right, and for any other alderman that may be interested.
Right. All right.
Thank you. That's it.
All right. All right. I take a motion to adjourn then.
Move to adjourn.
We have a second.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right. Good to go. Thank
See
you
you
very
guys.
much. It was a
All
nice
right.
meeting.
You
Have a
Talk
good
to you
evening.
guys later.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
too. Bye.
All right, Amber, bye.
Goodbye.
Well, that was